Evening, Ira Bulldogs football fans. Ben Moore here with you live as the Ira Bulldogs take on the Rotan Yellowhammers in the third game of district. Bulldogs come into the game with a 1-1 record. Started off district defeating Roby, and then last week lost to Westbrook. So now the Bulldogs are going to face Rotan in a test of their might. I want to say thanks to the sponsors who support these broadcasts. That includes Pizza Inn, all-day buffet, pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal, top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup is available. Roll-off container service, portable shears, magnet balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. S. McCowan Photography, summer game, team sport, and class photos, and is a graphic designer specializing in personalized sports posters. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community, service, and multiplication. Visit fbcira.com or at Ira Baptist on Facebook and Instagram for more information. Locally owned Bell Seifert and Seal Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're next to the school at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe that prayer makes a difference. You're welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Doug and Susie White are proud Ira Bulldogs for graduates from Ira with a family of 4 generations of graduates, starting with our 2 mothers, both of us, our 2 sons, Rodney and Ronald, and our grandson, Rowdy. Rowdy was a 5th generation on his mother's side. Orange and black run through our veins. We are proud to be Ira Bulldog supporters. Sean McCowan and McCowan Farms proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs in all areas. Connection Truck Accessories and Supply offers a full line of aftermarket truck and SUV accessories to fit your vehicle investment through the newest year models. Whether you're looking for a Ranch Hand, Thunderstruck, WeatherTech, B&W, WeBoost, or anything else, we're your one-stop shop for accessory sales and installation. We are located at 700 College Avenue in Snyder, Texas. All right. Looking across the district as we get ready for the third game, the Bulldogs taking on the Rotan Yellowhammers tonight. So far in the district, the top seeded teams are going to be Westbrook and Hermley, both coming into tonight's games 2-0. 1 second, I just got a phone call and I need to send a text real quick. All right, Westbrook and Hermley going to come to the game 2-0, having defeated both of their opponents. Hermley so far has played Rotan and Highland. Week 7, the first week of district, Hermley defeated Highland 54-6, and then last week, Hermley defeated Rotan 54-6. The Bulldogs have Yellowhammers tonight, so we'll kind of keep an eye on how Ira's doing against them. That's going to be a huge game for the Bulldogs up next week as Ira will take on Hermley for the last home game of the season next week. The other undefeated team in our district is Westbrook. First game of district for Westbrook, they defeated Rotan 56-0. 56. And then last week, Ira fell to Westbrook 58-12. And a game over there. So tonight, Westbrook is going to be taking on Highland, and Roby is going to be taking on Hermley. Bulldogs coming into the district game 1-1, along with Highland Hornets in week 2. Ira and Highland both 1-1 in district. The Bulldogs lost to Westbrook last week, and then 2 weeks ago defeated Roby 56-12. Highland played Hermley the first week of district play and lost, and then last week Highland played Roby and won 56-12. And then bringing up the bottom of the district, Roby and Rotan both are 0-2. The Lions lost to Ira week 1 and Highland week 2. And tonight they're playing Hermley, and then Rotan lost to Westbrook week 1, Hermley week 2, and now they're playing Ira. So if you look at district records and then just rankings according to sixmanfootball.com, the Bulldogs are coming in third in district right now. The loss to Westbrook last week is going to hinder playoff chances for the Bulldogs a little bit, but Ira's still in control of their playoff destiny. Essentially, there's lots of different factors that could go into it, but if the Bulldogs win out the rest of the game, they'll make playoffs. It's really that simple for Ira. So we'll keep an eye on Rotan in that game. We'll keep an eye on the district games throughout the day. According to sixmanfootball.com, the rankings came back out. Westbrook's the highest ranked team in our district at number 6 in the state. They started the season off at number 3 and lost to Jayton and then kind of have bounced around. They played a tough non-district schedule and they landed at number 6 in the state so far in the Division 1 ranking. Hermley is going to be second in our district with a number 11 D1 ranking. They started the season off at 13 and then have slowly just been climbing in the rankings since then. Find themselves at number 11 for the third week in a row. Next up is going to be your Bulldogs. Ira started off the season number 15 in the state. And then after a tough loss to Spur early on in the season, the Bulldogs plummeted from 15 to 36. Spur still climbing in the rankings and turns out has a pretty good football team this year. So that loss doesn't look quite as bad in the rearview mirror as it felt at the time. And then the Bulldogs rattled off several wins, slowly climbing back up to number 18 after week 15, which the Bulldogs then lost to Lorraine, a team that Bulldogs were picked to 45. And so because of that, really dropped Ira down. They went from 18 to 31 after that. And this week, the Bulldogs find themselves at 30. So after a good solid win over Roby and then a tough but not expected, a tough but loss to Westbrook, who's the number 6 team in the state. Ira stays the same at number 30. Next up in our district will be number 39 in the state, Highland. Highland started out the season at number 14 and then has slowly plummeted. And after week 7, so last week they were 53rd in the state, and then they went and defeated Roby in district play last week, and that brought them back up to number 39 in the state. Roby's going to be number 46 and bringing up 5th in our district in the rankings so far. They were 40th last week, lost to Highland, so Highland took a big jump after defeating Roby, and Roby fell 6 spots in D1 ranking, and then bringing up the rear is going to be Rotan. Started out the season 71, slowly kind of have risen in the rankings to number 61 in the state in Division 1A. So I'm going to play the ads real quick again, just a second, so I can get some stuff posted real quickly, and then I'll be back with you live for some Ira Bulldog football. Pizza Inn, an all-day buffet, pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal, top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup is available. Roll-off container service, portable shears, magnet balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game, team sport, and class photos and is a graphic designer specializing in personalized sports posters. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community, service, and multiplication. Visit fbcira.com or at Ira Baptist on Facebook and Instagram for more information. Locally owned Bell Seifert and Seal Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're next to the school at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe that prayer makes a difference. You're welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Doug and Susie White are proud Ira Bulldogs, graduates from Ira with a family of 4 generations of graduates, starting with our 2 mothers, both of us, our 2 sons, Rodney and Ronald, and our grandson, Rowdy. Rowdy was a 5th generation on his mother's side. Orange and black run through our veins. We are proud to be Ira Bulldog supporters. Sean McCowan and McCowan Farms proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs in all areas. Connection Truck Accessories and Supply offers a full line of aftermarket truck and SUV accessories to fit your vehicle investment through the newest year models. Whether you're looking for a ranch hand, Thunderstruck, WeatherTech, B&W, WeBoost, or anything else, we're your one-stop shop for accessory sales and installation. We are located at 700 College Avenue in Snyder, Texas. All right, Bulldog fans, 15 minutes, 50 seconds left before kickoff as your Ira Bulldogs are taking on the Rotan Yellow Hammers. And as I've learned, being an Ira for a full 6 years now, going on 7, a yellow hammer is not a tool, but is a bird. It took me years to figure that out. A yellow hammer is a bird. It's not like a tool. There you go. Vader learning things. So a couple notes from around tonight. Ira taking on Roby. Ira, the Bulldogs are picked to win the game by 45 points. Doesn't mean much. The Bulldogs still have to show up and play the game, but Ira picks to win by a good amount. Westbrook's playing Highland. Westbrook's picked to win that game by 45 points. And Roby is playing Hermley, and Hermley is picked to win that game by 45 points. So all the games this week are 45-point spreads according to sixmanfootball.com. Looking at Rotan's schedule, if you look at all the rankings, the Rotan offense is averaging 25.57 points a game, and the defense is giving up 41.29 points a game. Compared that with the Bulldogs, the Ira offense is scoring 50.86 points a game, and the Ira defense is giving up 37.57 points per game. So the Bulldogs stats on the right side of the way that you want them to be. And Rotan's flipped the other way. In Division One, the Bulldogs are ranked 30th in the state, and that's what they were ranked last week. Rotan is ranked 61st in Division One, and that's where they were last week. If you zoom out and look at all of six-man, including Division One and Division Two, Bulldogs are ranked 60th. Last week they were 61st, so they were 59th. They dropped 1 spot after a loss to Westbrook. Rotan is 174th in all of six-man, and they bumped up 2 spots. They were 172 last week. There we go. Try to get my sound set and my noise working right there. A reminder, if you're in tune with all the stuff, that's what you do. You drink the side and then you blow. Yep. So, cross-country season is all but done. Hayden Luft made it to state. They take the top 10 individual runners, and that young man ran somewhere around a 1935K. Was able to head to state in Round Rock, and that'll be Saturday, November 2nd. So you can cheer him on from afar as he represents Ira at the state cross-country meet. A great season for the freshman. And then we were also talking up here tomorrow, the girls' basketball season officially begins as they go to Spur for a scrimmage. They're scrimmaging a couple different teams over in Spur. And so they'll be over there doing all of that. And I'll be intimately involved all of those workings. And then October 29th, there's going to be a scrimmage. There'll be a scrimmage, and it's going to be Meet the Lady Bulldogs up at the school. So I'd encourage you to go out and support the girls as they get ready to start their season. And then their first official game will also be on November 2nd. So if you want a fun, jam-packed Ira sports day like my family will be doing, you can drive down to Round Rock, watch Hayden run in the state tournament, and then drive up to Ira and watch the Lady Bulldogs take on the Winters Blizzards as they get set. The junior high teams are also kicking off their season. The Ira girls are, at least October 28th, the junior high girls will play Highland at home, the A team. And then on the 29th, there will be a scrimmage, and the JV, the B team, sorry, not JV, the B team for the junior high girls will take part in that scrimmage at meet the Lady Bulldogs. So you can see all those schedules and stuff in Miss Hale's emails or on the school website or on Facebook, I'm sure. Bulldogs are set standing outside the helmet waiting for the school songs and the fight songs and all of those things to take place. Rotan has just come out of the huddle. Rotan doesn't have a JV, do they? They did. There's only about, I don't know, 5 or 9, 10, 11, 12 Yellow Hammers on the team, but they do have a band, so we might be able to hear some of that music through the microphone today. Set up to be a beautiful evening for some football. I'm looking at the flag that's blowing a little bit, I don't know what you would call it, maybe northwest direction. So if you're sitting in the home stands, blowing from behind you and a little bit from the left to the right, kind of towards the back corner, but not a whole lot. Flags kind of flopping in the wind, and maybe when the sun goes down, we'll get very still. It's a beautiful day. The cool weather's starting to come through. Well, I'm going to let you listen to the background noise, the crowd noise, while I get all of my stuff set. On the clock, 10:10 left in the game clock until the game is supposed to start. So you'll hear, or you might hear Rotan's school song right now. You hear the Bulldogs school song in a minute, then the national anthem and prayer and all of those things. And I'll be back with you live as the Bulldogs take on the Yellow Hammers in the third game of district. Ira Bulldog football fans, Ben Moore here with you live as the Ira Bulldogs are taking on the Rotan Yellowhammers in the third game of district. Bulldogs sitting out the seniors. Number 18, Derek Bishop. Number 12, Raiden Hernandez. And number 9, Darren Pena to be the captains for the Bulldogs for the coin toss. Rotan sends out 4 of their young men. I don't have ages on them, so I don't know if they're seniors or not, but they're talking about all those things. So the game will start here relatively soon as they're doing the coin toss and getting all those things sorted out. I want to say thanks to the sponsors who support the broadcast. Snyder Iron Metal, Prosperity Bank, S. McCown Photography, Ira Baptist Church, Bell Seifert and Steel Funeral Home, Ira Methodist Church, the Ira Church of God, Doug and Susie White, Sean McCown and McCown Farms and Connections, Truck Accessories and Supply. Bulldog picks by sixmansports.com to win the game today by 45. And looking across the district, Westbrook picked to win their game by 45, and Hermley is picked to win their game by 45. Rotan defers. See exactly the way they're going to set all these things up. Yep, Bulldogs are going to receive the opening kickoff after Rotan won the toss and deferred to the second half. Bulldogs going to go from the left to right on offense to start the game. So, with that being said, 4 minutes on the game clock before the game is supposed to start. Bulldogs getting set, running back into their huddle. With the loss to Westbrook last night, the Bulldogs sitting at 1-1 in district, tied with Highland, who's also 1-1 in district. Rotan and Roby are both 0-2, and Westbrook and Hernley are 2-0. The thumb separation there this week. If you take in schedule and rankings, your Bulldogs are coming into the game third in district, looking to finish off their opponent here tonight and move towards next week. Bulldogs still in control of their destiny in the playoff hunt. All they have to do is win all the rest of their games. So if the Bulldogs can pull it off, win the rest of their games, they'll be in the playoffs. That's the simplest and easiest way for Ira to get there. Now, it can always get more complicated than that, but that's what it is. Great gesture by the Ira Bulldogs. They let the little Bulldogs who play their games on Saturdays run out of the tunnel with them. So lots of little kids running out of the tunnel for the Bulldogs. overwhelming it there. So Rotan's getting the ball set on the tee. We'll have kickoff here in a few moments as the Ira Bulldogs taking on the Rotan Yellowhammers in the third matchup of our district. Yellowhammers stick their hand up, get set, looking to kick it deep, and it's going to be Zebo Pena in the back. It's going to be high to the far side of the field, and it's going to land in bounds at around the 15-yard line. So it'll be first and 15 for Ira. Ball will be set on their 30-yard line. Bulldogs get their play in. I said it'd be on the 30, but they're setting up for the Bulldogs offense on the 20. Coach Goodwin calling over the white hat. Ball landed out of bounds. And so Coach Goodwin's arguing we should be starting further down the field. So the game has no seconds have ticked off, and we're already arguing with the officials, setting up to be a great game so far. The rule check. Why didn't they let it go? Check. Check. What's the rule? It landed out of bounds. They called it out of bounds. All right. Get it all sorted out there. It was kicked out of bounds. Should have been at the 30-yard line. The officials were trying to set it up at the 20, and Coach Goodwin had to call the white hat over to, I guess, show them the rules. But it's set up now. It's going to be first and 15 for the Bulldogs from the 30 as they get set in the eye. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, pitches it to Pena, running on the far side. Pena got 10 yards down the field so far. He's going to be tackled right around the 15. See where they mark it. It's going to be close to a first down. They may go ahead and give it to him. And they are. So a 15-yard carry for the Bulldogs right out of the bat. Gets the ball all the way to the Rotan 35-yard line. It'll be first and 15. Bulldogs break the huddle. They're going to be in the eye again. It's Hernandez, Cox, Pena in that order. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, rolls out looking to throw the ball. And he's going to be sacked and brought down. Just didn't see that defender. He lined up to throw the ball, had his back to the young man who sacked him, just didn't see it. And it'll be a 10-yard loss. That backs the Bulldogs up to their own 35-yard line. It's going to be a first and 25. Second and 25, sorry. 9:07 left in the first quarter. No score yet. Bulldogs break the huddle and get set in the eye. Flags. Looks like it's going to be offside. A false start on the defense. We'll see. Defense is already backing up. I think they knew what they did. Bulldogs might come out in a hard counter on a different cadence. Yep, false start on the defense. Going to back them up 5. So now it'll be a second and 20 for the Bulldogs. The nose of the ball is set on the 40-yard line. Bulldogs get set in the eye. There's the snap. Hernandez gets it, pitches it to Pena. This time running on the near side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line of the Yellowhammers. Not quite enough for a first down, but about a 15, 16-yard or 14, 15-yard carry for Jaron there. It's going to set up a third and about 6 for Ira. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So a third and 6 for the Bulldogs. Ball on the near hash mark. The Bulldogs get set in the eye. There's the snap. Pitch from Hernandez to Pena, running on the near side. Pena's going to have enough for a first down and some. He's going to be drug out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Needed to get to the 20 for a first, so about a 10-yard run for the senior. So that'll set up a first and 15 for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the Yellowhammer 17-yard line. 8:40 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs marching down the field, just powering over the Yellowhammers from the eye. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, drops back to throw the pass. He's got Bishop in the end zone. Derek jumps up, kisses the ball over a defender, and it's going to be a touchdown Bulldog. $8:33 left in the first quarter. Ira scores a touchdown as Hernandez tosses a jump ball up to the other senior, one of the other seniors, Bishop, catches it. Now the Bulldogs get set for the 2-point kick. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball's up. And it's good. A 16-yard touchdown pass there for the Bulldogs as they take an 8-0 lead over the Yellowhammers. 8:33 left in the first quarter. A sack there on the Bulldogs, able to bounce back, or a sack done to the Bulldogs. They were able to bounce their way back with just some sweep running by the senior Pena, and then Hernandez drops back for the touchdown back pass to Bishop. Just a beautiful little pitch and catch that took place there. Ira going to get set to kick the ball off. It'll be number 4 for the Bulldogs, Gallegos, who's also the one who made the 2-point kick earlier, who's going to kick it for Ira. Bulldogs break the huddle, line up. And there's the kick. It's just going to be a deep, far kick. Lands at about the 7-yard line. Going to be picked up by the Yellowhammers at the 4. Young man still on his feet. Finally pushed out of bounds by Bishop at around the 20-yard line. They're going to say he stepped out at the 19, so it's going to be a 1st and 15 for the Yellowhammers from the 19-yard line. 8:28 left in the first quarter. Ira leading 8-0 after receiving the opening kickoff. And now it'll be the Yellowhammers' first offensive series. Rotan breaks the huddle. They send 3. There we go. They're going to have 2 in the backfield in the shotgun. There's the snap. Quarterback gets it, looking to throw the ball. Being pursued by several Bulldogs. Now he's just going to dump it off to his cutoff man, who's quickly picked up by the senior Pena. Gains a yard or 2 on the catch, but nothing much there. Gets the ball out to the 22-yard line, the Rotan 22-yard line. So a gain of about 3. That'll set up a 2nd and 12 for the Yellowhammers. 7:55 left in the first quarter and counting. Rotan gets set in the shotgun with 3 in the backfield this time. There's a snap. Yellowhammers get set to run the ball with a sweep to the far side. Runner but hit by several Bulldogs after gaining about 2-3 yards on the carry. Brought down by, a gaggle of Ira kiddos right there. Gains 2 yards. Gets the ball up to the Yellowhammer 25-yard line. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 9 for Rotan. Two in the backfield in the shotgun for this snap. There's the snap. Ball falls on the floor. Rotan calls a timeout right before the ball was snapped. Coach didn't see something or saw something there that he really didn't like, so he called a timeout right when the ball was snapped. That's going to stop the clock at 7 minutes. Ira leading Rotan 8-0. Pizza Inn, an all-day buffet, pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal. Prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup is available. Roll-off container service, portable shears, magnet balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Hanson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game, team sport, and class photos and is a graphic designer specializing in personalized sports posters. All right. Yellowhammers come out of the huddle. They're going to have two in the backfield, one kind of split off to the near side and two on the far side as they set up in the shotgun for a 3rd and 9 from their own 25. There's a snap. Quarterback gets it, looking to throw the ball, being pursued by several Bulldogs. He's going to throw it behind his intended receiver, and it's going to fall incomplete. So that'll force the Yellowhammers into a 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 9. First offensive play the Hammers had was a 3-yard pass. Second play was just a 2-yard sweep. Supposed to go to the far side, but the runner cut back towards the middle, was brought down. And then that incomplete pass. So the Rotan offense has not found much success against the dominant dog defense as they break the huddle and get set. 3 in the backfield in the shotgun. There's a snap, pitch back, running back looking to throw the ball. Darting around. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage before he's brought down. Several Bulldogs there. But they bring him down, and it's going to be a turnover on downs for Ira. So it's going to be Ira, Bulldog ball at the Yellowhammer 24-yard line. 6:50 left in the first quarter. Ira leading 8-0. Bulldogs going to break the huddle. Hernandez going to go under center with one man behind him. Pena gets the ball, looking to throw it. Now just takes off running it. He's got some room to run and go. He's at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Drop back like they were looking to throw the ball. Jaron saw a hole, took off running down the middle, and was able to scurry the 24-yard for a touchdown as the Bulldogs get set for the 2-point kick. Gallegos the kicker, Hernandez the holder, Bishop the snapper. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball's up. Yeah, it's good. So with 6:41 left in the first quarter, Ira leading Rotan 16-0. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community, service, and multiplication. Visit fbcira.com or at Ira Baptist on Facebook and Instagram for more information. Locally owned Bell Cypher Concealed Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're next to the school at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe that prayer makes a difference. You're welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Doug and Susie White are proud Ira Bulldogs who graduates from Ira with a family of 4 generations of graduates, starting with our 2 mothers, both of us, our 2 sons, Rodney and Ronald, and our grandson, Rowdy. Rowdy was a 5th generation on his mother's side. Orange and black run through our veins. We are proud to be Ira Bulldog supporters. Bulldogs leading 16-0 with 6:41 left in the first quarter as Gallegos sets the ball down on the tee and gets set to kick off for the Bulldogs the second time this evening. Last time Ivan kicked the ball, he just tried to kick it far and deep, and that's what he's going to do here as well. It's a high spinning kick going to be caught by the Yellowhammers at the 5-yard line. Running back gets it, runs towards the near side. Luft is there to bring him down. He caught the ball at the 5, and left brings him down at about the 11-yard line. So just a 6-yard return there as the Bulldogs pin the Yellowhammers back in their own territory. They're going to set the ball at the 12. It'll be a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs, for the Yellowhammers. 6:35 left in the first quarter. Ira leading 16-0. Yellowhammers get set in the shotgun with 2 in the backfield. There's a snap. Quarterback gets it, looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it to his intended receiver, who's pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 5 or 6 on the catch. Just a quick little pitch and catch there. They're going to say it was a gain of about 5 yards, so it's going to set up a 2nd and 10. Ball set at the 17-yard line of the Yellowhammers. They get set in the same formation in the shotgun. There's the snap. Quarterback gets it, hands it off to the running back up the middle, who's darting around. Finally hit by left and a few other Bulldogs. Gains another 5 or so yards on the carry. Gained about, they'll give him about 5. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 5 for the Yellowhammers from their own 22, 23-yard line. Rotan comes out in the same formation in the shotgun, 2 in the backfield. There's the snap. Quarterback gets it. He hands it off again. It's hit by several Bulldogs right around the first down line. They're going to give it to him and say it's a 1st down. So after a 4-and-out stop by the Bulldogs last time, the Yellowhammers have found a little bit of offensive life here. Got a 1st down. The ball is at the Rotan 28-yard line. They go back to the same formation. There's a snap. Pitch back to the running back who's looking to run. Ball pops out. Oh, they're going to say that the running back was down. The ball popped out. The Bulldogs were able to grab it, but the sideline official says the ball was down already, so it's going to be a 2-yard gain, 1-yard gain for Rotan. The ball's going to be set right at the 30-yard line of the Yellowhammers. 2nd and 13. Ball out on the ground, but the referees are going to bail out Rotan there. It's going to be shotgun with 3 in the backfield. There's a snap pitch to the running back who falls, lands on his knees, and they're going to call him down. So I don't know what you want to call that. He just slipped as soon as he got the ball, was on his knees, and that's going to back Rotan up about 8 yards or so. So now the ball backs up to the Yellowhammer 22-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 22 from the 22 of the Yellowhammers. 5 seconds left on the play clock, and the Yellowhammers still haven't broke the huddle yet. 3, 2, 1. And they're going to call their 2nd timeout of the game so far in the first quarter. But with 3:58 left in the first quarter, Ira leading 16-0, and they've got Rotan pinned for a 3rd and 22. Broadcast brought to you by several sponsors, including Sean McCowan and McCowan Farms, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs in all areas. Connection Truck Accessories and Supply offers a full line of aftermarket truck and SUV accessories to fit your vehicle investment through the newest year model. Whether you're looking for a Ranch Hand, Thunderstruck, WeatherTech, B&W, WeBoost, or anything else, we're your one-stop shop for accessory sales and installation. We are located at 700 College Avenue in Snyder, Texas. Looking around the district at some of the other games that are going on. Hermley leading Roby with 8:05 left in the first quarter, 23-0. No score has been reported for Westbrook Highland on the app that I'm using. Snyder's trailing Seminoles 0-7 early in the first quarter. And Colorado City's trailing Ozona 0-8. 3rd and 22 for the Yellowhammers from their own 22-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback gets it in the shotgun. He's going to toss it. Tyler there reaches up and deflects the ball. So it's going to fall incomplete. A big play there by the junior as he reaches his hands up, deflects it, knocks the ball down. And that's going to set up a 4th and 22 for Rotan. 3:53 left in the first quarter as the clock stops. Yellowhammers get set for the 4th and 22 in the shotgun. There's the snap. Kick back to the running back looking to throw the ball. Now he's just going to tuck it and try to run. Going to be pushed out of bounds by White and Miller. Not anywhere close to the first down. In fact, almost got to the original 6. So it's going to be another turnover on downs forced by this Ira defense. 3:47 left in the first quarter. As the Bulldogs get set to be on offense now, leading 16-0. Dogs break the huddle and they get set in the eye. It's Hernandez Cox Pena with Hernandez under center. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, hands it to Cox, running right in the middle on a dive. He's got 10 yards on the carry so far, and he's going to be brought down at around the 20-yard line of the Yellowhammers. It's going to be a gain of about 8. Set up a 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs from the Yellowhammer 20-yard line. As the Dogs get set in the eye again, it's Hernandez and then Jaron Pena and Zebo. Zebo gets the ball running on the near side, powers his way around the edge. He's going to dive into the end zone for we're going to say stepped out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. So close to a touchdown for the younger of the Pena brothers. Instead, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4 for Ira. Bulldogs leading 16-0 with 3:10 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs break the huddle and get set in the eye. Same formation, same personnel. There's the snap. Hernandez gets it rolled to the near side. He's got Bishop in the end zone again for their 2nd touchdown pass. A 4-yard touchdown pass from Hernandez to Bishop puts the Bulldogs up 22-0. As Ira gets set for the 2-point field goal kick. Gallegos the kicker, Hernandez the holder, and Bishop the snapper. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball's up. Yeah, it's good. So with 3:06 left in the first quarter, Ira is leading Rotan 24-0. Broadcast brought to you by lots of sponsors, including Pizza Inn, all-day buffet, pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal. Top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup is available. Roll-off container service, portable shears, magnet balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Drill pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Bulldogs leading 24-0 with 3:06 left in the first quarter. See if I can get my app pulled back up. What did you say the score of Westbrook was? 26. Westbrook leading Highlands 20-6. We think it's not on my app, but Chuck had one, so maybe that's what it is. Gallego is going to be the kicker for Ira. Both kickoffs so far, he's trying to kick it deep back, and the return man's picked it up at about the 5. He kicks it this time, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 15 from the 30 for the Yellowhammers. The best field position they've had in the game so far. Rio 6 left in the first quarter. Ira leading 24-0. The last 2 offensive drives by the Yellowhammer have ended in turnover on downs, forced by the dominant Dog defense. They had a little bit of success running on the Bulldogs until Ira snuffed it out. They're going to get set in the shotgun with 2 in the backfield. There's the snap. Quarterback gets it, drops back, looking to throw the ball. He's going to try to toss it deep to his intended receiver. It's going to be just a little bit too far on the outside of him. Ball incomplete. So just a little bit inaccurate on the quarterback, a little bit too far. Ball's incomplete. It'll set a 2nd and 15 for Rotan from their own 30-yard line. 3:01 left in the first quarter. Clock stopped. Ira leading 24-0. Rotan gets set in the shotgun with 3 in the backfield. There's a snap pitch to the running back who's trying to dive through. Is going to be hit by the Bulldogs. Bishop's there on the tackle, and Tyler gains about 5 yards on the carry. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 10. Ball's at the Rotan 35-yard line. If the Yellowhammers have been able to move the ball offensively, it's been in the run game, and they're doing it out of the shotgun. There's a snap in the shotgun. Quarterback drops back looking to throw the ball, being pursued by several Bulldogs. Cox is able to get there, hit the quarterback, but he dumps it off to his cutoff man, who's then hit by Tyler and brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. So the running back just kind of stayed, 2-3 yards away from the quarterback towards the far side of the field. When the quarterback felt the pressure coming from Cox, just pitched it over to the running back who took off. Gained about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be a 4th and 7 for the Yellowhammers. Ball is at the Bulldogs 38-yard line. 1:38 left in the first quarter and counting, as the Bulldogs have forced Rotan into the 3rd straight 4th down play. And it's going to be a timeout by Rotan, their 3rd one of the quarter. So all 3 timeouts have been used by the Yellowhammers. Ira leading 24-0 with 1:30 left in the first quarter. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game, team, sport, and class photos and is a graphic designer specializing in personalized sports posters. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community, service, and multiplication. Visit fbcira.com or at Ira Baptist on Facebook and Instagram for more information. Locally owned Bell Cypress Field Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're next to the school at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe that prayer makes a difference. You're welcome at Ira Methodist Church. 4th and 7 for Rotan. Ball set at the Yellowhammer 38-yard line. As they break the huddle, you can get in the shotgun. There's the snap. Quarterback drops back looking to throw the ball. They're going to dump it off short to the intended receiver, who's going to be hit by several Bulldogs. And that's going to be the senior Pena. The senior Pena brings down the receiver short of the 1st down 6. So it'll be a turnover on downs by the Bulldogs. Yet again, their 3rd straight forced turnover. 1:19 left in the first quarter. The Rotan receiver had some room to run there, and then Jaron kind of popped up out of nowhere, leveled him. Said no, so it'll be first and 15 for Ira. Ball's going to be at their own 36-yard line as the Bulldogs get set in the eye. There's the snap. Going to be a handoff to Zebo, running on the near side. It's going to be drugged down. He's hit immediately as he gets the ball, but he carries the Rotan defender and gains about half a yard on the carry or so. So that's going to set up a 2nd and 14 and a half. 1 minute left in the first quarter in counting. Ira leading 24-0 as the Bulldogs come out and get set in the eye. There's the snap. It's going to be offsides. Waiting for the white hat to officially signal it, but Rotan's already backing up. Loss of 5 by the Yellowhammers is going to set up a 2nd and about 10. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball's at the Rotan 39-yard line now, so flip the field there as the Ira gets set in the eye. It's Hernandez, Pena, and then Cox. There's a snap pitch to Cox running on the near side. Gets around the edge. Is going to be brought out of bounds. Well, he's going to be tackled inbounds right at the sideline at about the 31-yard line, enough for a first down. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Bulldogs don't look like they're going to, right now, it looks like they're going to just let the clock expire and get into the second quarter, leading 24-0. That's exactly what's going to happen. So after one, Ira is leading Rotan 24-0. When we come back, the Bulldogs will have a 1st and 15 from their own 31-yard line. Doug and Susie White are proud Ira Bulldogs, graduates from Ira with a family of 4 generations of graduates, starting with our 2 mothers, both of us, our 2 sons, Rodney and Ronald, and our grandson, Rowdy. Rowdy was a 5th generation on his mother's side. Orange and black run through our veins. We are proud to be Ira Bulldogs supporters. Sean McCowan and McCowan Farms proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs in all areas. Connection Truck Accessories and Supply offers a full line of aftermarket truck and SUV accessories to fit your vehicle investment through the newest year models. Whether you're looking for a ranch hand, Thunderstruck, WeatherTech, B&W, WeBoost, or anything else, we're your one-stop shop for accessory sales and installation. We are located at 700 College Avenue in Snyder, Texas. Couple notes for the school. Fall festival is going to be tomorrow, and so I encourage you to go out there. It's one of my family's favorite times of year as we get rid of all of our old coffee mugs and go get some new ones for a dime. Also on November 2nd, Ira's own Hayden Luft has made it to the state cross-country meet. He will get to run in Round Rock on November 2nd. So wish him best of luck. Also on Saturday, tomorrow, the Ira Lady Bulldogs will kick off their basketball season with a scrimmage in Spur. JV and varsity are both going to be scrimmaging over there. So if you can make it over, go support them. And then on Tuesday, the 29th, they'll be scrimmaging in Ira, and that's also Meet the Lady Bulldogs. So busy time of year as the boys are playing football and the girls are getting basketball started and cross country still going on. It's going to be they did not give the Bulldogs a first down. It's going to be a 3rd and about 1 for Ira to get set in the eye. Cox has the first down and some. He's running towards the near side of the field. If he can get around the edge, nope, he's going to be caught by the Yellowhammers, but it's going to take 3 of them to bring him down. He gets all the way to the 4-yard line. Run of about 25-yard gain or so for the junior. Sets up a first down for the Bulldogs. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. Ira leading 24-0 here in the second quarter. Bulldogs send the play in with 10 seconds left in the play clock. Going to have to rush up to the line and get going. They're going to come out in the eye. It'll be Hernandez, Cox, Pena in that order. There's a snap. Hernandez gets the pitch to Pena running on the far side. Pena's going to dart around the end zone. He's going to walk into the end zone for a down Bulldog. And it'll be a 4-yard touchdown for the senior Jaron as the Bulldogs get set for a 2-point attempt. Bishop's the snapper, Hernandez the holder, and Gallegos the kicker. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball. And it's good. Puts the score 32-0 with 9:13 left in the half. Ira leading Rotan. Ira leading the Yellowhammers 32-0. As the Bulldogs getting set to kick the ball off again, Gallegos going to be the kicker for the Bulldogs. 9:13 left in the half. All three of the other kicks Gallegos has had, he's just kicked it deep. And the Yellowhammers have picked it up at about the 5-yard line, where it rolled out of bounds one time. We'll see what he draws up here. There's the kick. It's going to be high, caught at about the 10-yard line by the return man, who slips at about the 20, hit by Bishop, and he's going to be brought down around the 18-yard line. So the Bulldogs pin the Yellowhammers inside the 20. It'll be 1st and 15 for Rotan. They're going to say they got to the 19-yard line. So 9:05 left in the half. Ira leading 32-0. There's the snap. Rotan gets it in the shotgun, hands it off to the running back, who powers his way forward for the biggest offensive play of the game for the Yellowhammers. Gains about 16, 17 yards on the carry before he's brought down. It'll be a 1st down for Roby. Gets the ball all the way to the Bulldogs 37-yard line. Sorry, to the Yellowhammer 37-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 15. Second 1st down of the game for Rotan, as the Ira defense has really stifled the Yellowhammers for most of the game. Rotan start in the shotgun. Now they get up under center. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff underneath. Hit by, 4 of the 6 Bulldog players. And brought down. They're going to give him forward momentum all the way to midfield. So a gain of 3 yards on the carry. Set up a 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 for the Yellowhammers as they get set under center again. There's a snap pitch to the running back running towards the far side, who's hit by several Bulldogs and is going to finally be brought down. They're going to give him a generous forward momentum spot at the Bulldog 32-yard line. So gained about 3 more yards on that carry. So it's going to be a 3rd and about 9. for Rotan. They've burned all their timeouts for the half, but they're still taking their time coming out of the huddles. They're going to get set in the shotgun this time. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it deep to his intended receiver, and it's going to be deflected by the senior Hernandez. Great defense there by the Bulldogs. As Hernandez did what a corner is supposed to do, just stuck his hand up, deflected the ball, and that's going to set up another fourth down. 7-11 left in the half. Ira's forced Rotan into a 4th and 9. Ball's going to be set at the Bulldog 37-yard line. Yellowhammers break the huddle. They're going to be in the shotgun. There's a snap, low snap. Quarterback gets it, pitches it to the running back running towards the near side. He's hit by several Bulldogs. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 3. Not enough for a first down, and it's going to be the 4th turnover on the downs so far tonight. It's going to be Ira ball after the dominant dog defense gave up one long run to start that drive and then tightened down the buckle, forced Rotan into a 4-and-out. And the Dogs are going to take over on offense. Ball's going to be set at the Bulldog 34-yard line. 1st and 15. Dogs break the huddle. It's going to be the I for Ira. Hernandez, Pena, Cox. There's a snap, pitch back to Cox. Cox looking down the field to throw the ball. He's going to toss it to Bishop on the far side. Bishop comes up, jumps over the defender, catches it. He's still on his feet, powers his way forward. It took 2 Yellowhammers to bring the senior down, and they barely did it. His 3rd reception of the night. Bishop comes down with the catch. It's going to be about a 35-yard catch. Set up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from the 11-yard line. 6:43 left in the half. Ira leading 32-0. Dogs get set in the I. There's a snap pitch to Zebo Pena running on the far side. Brought down at about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs from the 5. About a 6-7-yard run for the freshman Zebo Pena there. 6:02 left and counting in the half. Ira leading 32-0. Dogs get set in the I. It's Hernandez, Jaron Pena, Zebo Pena. There's the snap. Hernandez gets it, rolls to the near side, looks to throw the ball. He's got a wide open Derek Bishop. His 4th reception of the game. 3rd touchdown pass from Hernandez to Bishop. Bulldogs take a 38-0 lead. Dogs get set for the 2-point field goal attempt. Bishop, the snapper. Hernandez, the holder. Gallegos, the kicker. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball's up. Oh, it hit the post. I don't know if you could hear the crowd go, oh, that's what it was. It hit the post. So that'll be a miss. The score is going to remain 38-0. Ira leading Rotan. Pizza Inn, an all-day buffet, pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal. Top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup is available. Roll-off container service, portable shears, magnet balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Steel pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Looking across the district at the scores that I've got, Hermley's leading Roby 39-0. And Westbrook leading Highland 28-8. 5:44 left in the second quarter. Ira leading Rotan 38-0. First little flub the Bulldogs have had this game. It hit the post on the upright. So Gallegos gets set to kick it off here. Here's the kick. It's going to be a high, deep kick. It's going to be picked up by Rotan at the 5-yard line. Now he's at the 15. Hit by several Bulldogs. Bounces off a couple tackles. Finally brought down by the freshman Zebo at the 25-yard, or at the 15-yard line. Sorry. Running sideways, not forward. So the Bulldogs able to pin the Yellowhammers back to their own 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. 5:38 left in the half. Ira leading 38-0. Yellowhammers get set. They're going to go under center. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff. Now pitch back. A little bit of trickery there. The quarterback's going to throw the ball to the intended receiver, and it's going to be just deflected by Hernandez. It was well underthrown, and Hernandez able to just push the ball down. His second deflection of the game. So that'll set up a 2nd and 15 for Rotan. 5:32 left in the half. Ira leading 38-0. Rotan gets set under center. There's a snap pitch to the running back going towards the far side of the field. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Push forward about 5 yards. They're going to say he got a 6-yard gain on the carry, so it's going to set up a 3rd and about 9. .505 left in the half. Ira leading 38-0 as they've got the Yellowhammers pinned to a 3rd and 9. Yellowhammers go under center. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff underneath. Running back falls forward for a gain of about 4 or 5. See where they spot it. But the Bulldog defense is going to, they're going to say about a 5-yard carry. It's going to set up a 4th and 4 for Rotan. So another 4th down that the Bulldogs have pinned the Yellowhammers in. Rotan gets set under center for the 4th and 4. There's a snap, run to the near side, hit by several Bulldogs, and it's going to be another turnover on downs as the Ira dominant dog defense has stepped up this game for their 5th turnover on downs tonight. It'll be Bulldog ball at the Yellowhammer 32-yard line. 27-yard line. 4:14 left in the half. Ira leading 38-0 as the Dogs get set. Hernandez will be under center, but it won't be the eye. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff underneath to Pena. Wanting a horse collar call there. They tried to just sneak one underneath to Jaron. He got tackled after he gained about 2 yards on the carry. So it's going to set up a 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs from the Yellowhammer 25-yard line. 3:48 left in the half. Ira leading 38-0. Bulldogs get set in the same formation. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, drops back, looking to throw the ball. He's got left wide open in the end zone. Comes back towards it, catches it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Got a 20-yard touchdown reception from Hernandez to left for a touchdown. 3:33 left in the half as the Bulldogs get set for the 2-point field goal attempt. Gallegos the kicker, Hernandez the holder, and Bishop the snapper. Bulldogs call a timeout. Looked like they just had 5 men on the field. I'm not sure the confusion. So Coach Goodwin called a timeout because the Bulldogs score right now is 44-0. Really wanting to get to that 45-point threshold. I want to say thanks to the sponsors who support the broadcast, including Cowan Photography. Summer takes game, team, sport, and class photos and is a graphic designer specializing in personalized sports posters. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community, service, and multiplication. Visit fbcira.com or at Ira Baptist on Facebook and Instagram for more information. Bulldogs head to the field for the field goal now. Bishop's going to be the snapper. Hernandez the holder. Gallegos the kicker. Rotan breaks their heddle and comes out to get set for what's surely going to be a block attempt. Ira leading 44-0 with 3:33 left in the half. There's a snap. It goes over the head. Gallegos gets it. He tosses it to Zivo Pena for the 1-point touchdown. A drawn-up play the Bulldogs did to trick Rotan, trying to get 1 point, get to the 45-point threshold. They have. Bulldogs now leading 45-0. An intentional high snap to Gallegos. Rolled out to the far side and threw the pass to Zivo Pena. With the Bulldogs up 45-0. Locally owned, Bell Seifert and Field Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're next to the school at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe that prayer makes a difference. You're welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Bulldogs with a 45-0 lead as Gallegos gets set to do the kickoff. Going to try to pull up my scores from around real quick while we get everything sorted out. Hermley is leading Roby 47-0, and the score I have for Westbrook Highland is Westbrook leading Highland 28-0. Here's Gallegos with the kick. He kicks it high and far. It's going to be caught by Rotan at about the 8-yard line. The return man still on his feet, powers his way forward to about the 25. It's going to fall and be marked down at about the 27-yard line. So that'll set up a 1st and 15 for the Yellowhammers from their own 27-yard line. 3:26 left in the half. Ira leading 45-0. Rotan snaps the ball out of the shotgun. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the near side, looking for a receiver to throw it to. He tosses it out of bounds. Great defense there by the Bulldogs. None of the receivers were open, and there was pressure on the quarterback coming. He just had to throw it away out of bounds. So that sets up a 2nd and 15 for the Yellowhammers. Ball at their own 27-yard line. 3:20 is where the clock is going to be stopped. Ira leading 45-0. Rotan going to get set under center this time with 2 in the backfield. There's a snap pitch to the running back towards the far side of the field. Is on his feet, powering forward. Gains about 3-4 yards before he's brought down by Ira. Looks like Miller was in on the tackle, maybe even Cox. So a gain of about 4 yards, I'll say, on the carry. Set up a 3rd and 11 for Rotan. They've got the ball at their own 31-yard line. Rotan going to get set under center. There's a snap. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the near side, trying to throw the ball, and he's going to toss it. Bulldogs with a lucky break there. Had an open receiver. Hernandez had to make a choice. He thought they were going to throw it shorter, and that receiver didn't sit on the route. Instead, he went on a go. Went right through his hands for an incomplete pass. That's going to set up a 4th and 11 for the Yellowhammers from their own 31-yard line. So again, the Bulldogs forcing Rotan into the 6th 4th down tonight, and so far Rotan's not converted any of them. Here's the snap pitch to the running back coming towards the near side of the field. We've got some positive yards and some. He may have had enough for a first down there. Really generous spot. And they're going to give them the first down. So it's the first 4th down conversion that Rotan's had tonight. They needed to get to the Bulldog at 38. They got to the Bulldog 37 and a half. So it's going to be first down for Rotan. 2:07 left in the half. Ira leading 45-0 as the Yellowhammers get set under center. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff underneath on a dive. Running back gets about 5-6 yards before he's hit by several Bulldogs and brought down. They're going to say forward progress was stopped at the 33-yard line or so. Official's going to call a timeout. Looks like maybe one of the Rotan players was bleeding and needed to go get that addressed. So officials call a timeout. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. Ball's at the Ira 34-yard line. And breaks the huddle. They're going to go under center with 2 in the backfield. There's the snap. Bobbled on the snap. The quarterback just falls forward and gets it. Something was off there between the quarterback and the center. The ball just fell straight on the ground. Quarterback got lucky to jump on top of the ball. I believe, if I remember right, if you count the Westbrook game and this game, that's the 6th or 7th ball that's been on the ground that would have been a fumble that has been recovered by the other team in a row. 3rd and 11 for the Yellowhammers as they go under center. There's a snap. Quarterback gets it, drops back, looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it way over the head of his intended receiver. Ball's incomplete, and it's going to set up a 4th and 11. This is their 7th 4th down in the game so far. The Bulldogs have been able to get a turnover on downs on every 4th down except for the last one. The Yellowhammers run in a new crew. Bulldogs leading 45-0 with 48 seconds left in the half. If the Bulldogs can get a stop here, it all but gives Ira the victory because they can just steal it on offense. So here's a big down for the game. Rotan gets the ball. Drops back looking to throw it, being pursued by several Bulldogs. They're going to toss it short to the intended receiver. He gets it at the line of scrimmage. Now he's diving forward, hit by several Bulldogs. Still on the feet. It's going to be brought down way short of the first down marker. A late flag comes in. We'll see what it is. It'll be our ball, but it was after the play. See what's going on. 37 seconds left in the half. Waiting for the sideline judge to kind of relay what call is. So Rotan on the 4th down play gained about 4. It was not enough for a first down. Personal foul. And it's going to be on the Yellowhammers. So that's going to back them up even more. Not really going to matter. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Ira is going to take it and kneel it. The Yellowhammers have no timeouts left. They've earned them all in the first quarter. Ira snaps the ball. There's kneel down number 1, and that should be enough on the play clock. There's 35 seconds in the game clock. There's 29. Ira walking off the field. Rotan walking off the field. A little bit of dirtiness happening, and so Coach Goodwin saying, keep the cameras rolling. 13 seconds left in the game. Both teams already shaking hands at midfield. Ira's going to walk away from this one winning 45-0 at half. Looking around the district for some games, Hermley is leading Roby 55-0 with 2:47 left in the half. And Westbrook is leading Highland 40-8 at halftime. So Highland giving the Wildcats a little bit more of a game than they anticipated. And that's it. It's going to be ball game. There's the score. Ira's going to lead Ira's going to win the game 45-0. Their second championship or second victory of district next week. The Bulldogs are going to face the Cardinals right here in Ira. Again, Ira has a chance at the playoffs and they're in control of their destiny. They just need to win out. Hermley is in line to win against Roby tonight. They're leading 55-0, so it's going to set up a battle of Scurry County rivals. As much as I know you love listening to my voice, I'd encourage you to come out for that game. It's going to be a big one for the Bulldogs and for the team. So with that, I'll leave you. I want to say thanks to the sponsors who support the broadcast: Snyder Iron and Metal, Prosperity Bank, S. McCowan Photography, Ira Baptist Church, Bell Seifert and Seal Funeral Home, Ira Methodist Church, the First Church of God in Ira, Doug and Susie White, Sean McCowan and McCowan Farms, and Connections Truck Accessories and Supply. Bidmore here with you live, and I'm going to sign off. I'll be back next week as the Ira Bulldogs take on the Hermley Cardinals.